Hi everyone, so AC here. This week's video will be talking about is what happened to Paul Hester. Paul Hester was born on January 8th, 1959. He was born in Melbourne, Australia. He died on March 26, 2005. He died from he committed suicide as what contributed to him passing away 19 years ago. Paul Hester was in a few bands. He was in the bands Crowded House and Split Ends. My favorite song from Split Ends is 6 Months in a Leaky Boat, which came out back in 1982. And then my favorite song from Crowded House is Don't Dream It's Over. Crowded House and Split Ends are great bands. And both of those bands have the Finn brothers, Tim and Neil Finn, which Tim Finn was in the band Split Ends with Paul Hester, and then Tim's brother Neil was and still is in Crowded House, which they're both great singers, and then Tim and Neil are both from New Zealand, so that's great. And Paul Hester played drums on both of those bands, so yeah. He was a great drummer in Australia. He was a great drummer all around Australia. Paul Hester met the Wiggles back in late 1997 when they were recording their Toot Toot CD, which Paul Hester played drums on movie albums like Henry, Wahoo Hey I'm Combing My Hair Today, The Monkey Dance, and so much more. He was Paul the Cook in the Yummy Yummy video from 1998, which Yummy Yummy was one of my first Wiggles DVDs that my parents bought me while I was younger. So Paul Hester did a great job playing Paul the Cook. And Paul Hester's a great drummer as well. I want to say rest in peace to Paul Hester, and I know you're at a much better place right now. And Paul Hester was probably the best drummer in Australia. As people have worked with him during his lifetime have said some great things about Paul Hester and what a great drummer he is. And yet, so it really isn't surprising to me that a lot of Australian people said how great of a drummer and how great of a person Paul Hester was, and I agree with everybody in Australia. Paul Hester did a phenomenal job playing the cook in the Yummy Yummy video. So yeah, and I hope y'all enjoy the video. Happy wiggling!